Hi everybody, I am having some team members over tonight for a special get-together and training, and I'm making some food, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to show everybody how easy our products are to work with and how easy the recipes are that we provide. If you have never visited the recipe section on tastefullysimple.com, I highly advise that you do that. I know a lot of folks get their products and then they kind of forgot all the information they learned at the party. They forget what to do with their products, and then they just sit in their cupboards and their pantries, and you don't ever use them. And we want you to use the food and enjoy it. So there's a ton of recipes on there. Great recipe section. I want to say it's over 4,000 recipes now. Don't let that intimidate you. It's a really easy, searchable recipe section. There's a drop-down menu. You can pick the recipe or pick the product that you have. And then you can even type in the boxes that you want to make a dessert or you want to make a main dish. If it's a main dish item, you can say, I have chicken. What goes with chicken and this product? So it'll really pull up specific recipes for you. So it's really searchable, really easy. Great menu tips on there. If you're planning like a birthday get-together or a shower, there's holiday menus on there. So it's really easy for those of you who kind of struggle a little bit with meal planning or just coming up with different recipes. So today I'm going to use a recipe that I did pull off the website, and it is called Absolutely Almond Blueberry Cookies. Now what I'm going to do with this one is we are actually going to do, it's going to show you how versatile some of these recipes are, because we're actually going to do the old swappity-doo with a couple of these ingredients in here. Actually almost all the ingredients. The first ingredient is, of course, our Absolutely Almond Pound Cake Mix. This is one of my favorite products. This is actually one of the products that I tend to not keep at home just for the sake of having it around, because if I bake it just because I feel like baking, I'll eat the whole thing. This is one I do I just keep on hand more for entertaining, for taking to get-togethers, or if I'm having people over. It is great for that. But the recipe calls for the almond pound cake, 1 egg, pretty easy. Then it calls for very soft butter, a cup or half a cup, 1 stick of very soft butter. And we're going to do one of the healthy swaps, because you can make our products a little bit healthier if you like. Both of our pound cakes call for butter when you're making them, but you can swap out and do applesauce or mashed banana or yogurt, and it would be an equal swap. The regular pound cake recipe calls for 3/4 of a cup, so you're going to do an equal 3/4 of applesauce or the banana or the yogurt. This particular recipe, because we're making it into a cookie, is only calling for the half a cup, which again it would be 1 stick of butter. But I'm going to use plain Greek yogurt. So again, that's going to make it a lot healthier. It's going to take a lot of the fat and calories out, and it's going to add the protein that the Greek yogurt has. It also calls for white chocolate chips. Personally, I don't do white chocolate chips. They're white chocolate. It's not chocolate. So I really don't care for the white chocolate. I happen to have some mini dark chocolate chips here. So we're going to do that instead. And then, I'll show you the bag. There's our Toll House mini chocolate chips. So they're going to go in there instead of the white. And then this recipe came out during, I think it was last winter, when we had our blueberry burgundy fruit spread. And this is basically going to be a thumbprint cookie, and you would put the blueberry burgundy in the thumbprint. I don't have any more of that, but I do have my rhubarb strawberry fruit spread, which we carry all year round. So that's what I'm going to put in the thumbprint after they've baked. So we've got the strawberry and the darker chocolate going on in there, which is a great combination. And of course the chocolate with the almond flavor I absolutely love. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got all of my things out here ready to go. And of course the first thing is going to be to put our pound cake mix in the bowl. Very easy. The directions tell you to combine the first 4 ingredients. So that is going to be the pound cake mix, the egg, the butter, or in this case yogurt, and the chocolate chips. We do want to preheat our oven to 350. So that can be heating up while we're getting the mix going. So in goes our egg. And then we're going to do our half a cup of the Greek yogurt. And so I really love that we've got these options with so many of the baked goods, that you can lighten them up and make them healthier. That way you can, you can still enjoy a treat, but not feel quite so guilty about it. I actually really like with the the pound cake recipes, I really like the banana substitution. I've done that one a couple times with both the chocolate pound cake and the almond pound cake, and that's actually my favorite version. Okay, and our last ingredient is the half a cup of white chocolate chips, which, again, we're going to do the minis, the dark minis. And I'm using my quarter cup because I just used the half a cup for the yogurt. So hard to get into this bag of chocolate chips and not just want to eat a handful of them. It smells so good.
Just do it. Just do it.
No.
Just get a handful.
That voice you just heard, that is my daughter. She's the one doing the filming for us today. She's actually one of the more tech-savvy members of the family here.
Sort of, kind of.
She's helping me out as I'm venturing into this new world of videoing for my business. Just finishing up, mixing up here. It's actually looking a little bit dry. I'm going to put just a tad more yogurt in there. It's looking just a little bit dry. That might be the difference from having the yogurt in there compared to the butter. Because it was calling for a stick of very softened butter. So now we've got it almost mixed up here. And then our next step is going to be roll it into balls. And we're going to put it on our greased cookie sheet. Almost there. Okay, I think we're about there. It looks good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and grease our cookie sheets. Oh, it smells so good. Love the smell of the almond. Anytime you open up...
It smells really good.
Yeah, anytime you open up that almond pound cake, you can smell that strong almond flavor comes out right away. For those of you who have nut allergies, there are no actual almonds in that. It is an almond flavoring. So that is something that you can have. Okay, like I said, we're going to roll this into little balls and put that on our cookie sheet. I'm going to wash my hands. And again, this is, just kind of shows the versatility with the recipes, and you'll find that with, a lot of the recipes, or even just the basic preparation of the products. Another good example of that is with like our Nana's apple cake. Yeah, the basic recipe on the back of the box is going to call for apples, but that's one where you can put any kind of fruit that you like in there. There's no limit. Like this time of year, we're right in the middle of peach season now. That's a great cake to put peaches in, and I usually add pecans to it when I do it with the peaches. So there's a lot of these products. People fall in love with them with the way that they were presented to them at the party. But that doesn't mean that's the only thing you can do with it. That's one of the things we really pride ourselves on with our products is the versatility of them. So I know a lot of folks do get into cooking ruts. And, and I do too. We tend to make the same things over and over and over again. And I find that really especially happens a lot with families with kids, especially young kids who tend to be a little bit picky eaters. You find a recipe that everybody in the family eats, you find that you're making it often. Because you don't have to end up making 4 different recipes for different family members. So that's one of the things that I love about our products is that versatility, that you can do different things with them, and you can even add them into meals that you're cooking all the time. You can, maybe take one of our spices or our sauces, put it in that recipe that you make all the time, and just give it a new taste. And your family will think that you've come up with a whole new dinner idea. So this is where you get to, play around a little bit, be a little bit messy. The kids can get in here and help you with this. You're just going to roll this into balls. And this recipe does call for, it's going to make it 24 to 26 cookies. So you're going to get about 2 dozen cookies out of this. Okay, so we're back. We've got all of our dough rolled out. And as I mentioned, the recipe says it makes 24 to 26. I think we went a little bit big rolling. My daughter was helping me roll because we are one cookie shy of 24, so we must have rolled a little bit big. And I'll tell you that this came out a little sticky too as we were rolling, and that may be that yogurt substitute that we did. But the taste is still going to be there. They're still going to have that great texture and moisture and taste, but they did come a little bit sticky when we went to roll them. So I'm going to pop the first tray in the oven. They take 15 minutes to bake. I believe it says still golden brown. Let's double check. Lightly brown. Bake 15 minutes or until lightly brown. So we're going to go ahead and put them in there, and we will see you back here in a few minutes. When that first tray comes out, we're going to show you how we put the thumbprint in and then put the rhubarb in. So see you in a few minutes. And we're back, and we're going to show you the last couple steps here, and then we're going to show you a tasting. You can see that one batch did come out already, And then this is our second batch. I did have to get the thumbprint done real quickly when they came out of the oven, and Kelsey had run off with the phone real quick. So I just want to show you how you do the thumbprint if you've never done that before. It's real easy. When the trays come out of the oven and the cookies are still real hot, you want to make sure you do this when they're hot, so that the dough, moves for you. Literally, you just stick your thumb down on the cookie. You press down in the center there while it's still warm. Okay. Be real careful while doing these with the chocolate chips in them, because of course the chocolate is going to get really super hot. So just be careful. When you push your thumb down, you don't want to push your thumb down and leave it there. You just want to stick it down so that you get the indentation and pull it back up. So just be careful on that hot chocolate. But you can make these there's a lot of different cookie recipes where you can do this thumbprint variation. I actually have a butter cookie recipe that I do during the holiday time. May be switching over to this actually, because this was a lot easier than the scratch cookies. So if you've got all your thumbprints in, we then let this sit and cool just a little bit, because if you put the jelly right in while the cookies are still, scorching hot out of the oven, it's just going to kind of melt all over the place. So you just take a little bit and drop it down into your indentation. And again, we're using the rhubarb strawberry fruit spread, so this is a variation on the recipe that's actually on the website that called for the blueberry burgundy spread. Oh no, my telephone's ringing.
The phone is ringing.
So this is our rhubarb strawberry fruit spread, which we do carry all year round. And if you have never tried this, I really suggest you do. This is one of my favorites. Excellent on peanut butter and jelly. Just put the jelly in there, as much or as little as you like. And I said the rhubarb strawberry fruit spread. If you haven't tried it, rhubarb is something I think scares a lot of folks. It's kind of funny here in Maryland where I live. I live in Carroll County, which is a very rural county, and rhubarb is a lot more popular here. And this is a product that I sell quite a bit of. If I go to another part of the state, even as small as Maryland is, if I go to like Anne Arundel County, as soon as I start to say rhubarb strawberry fruit spread, they hear rhubarb and kind of are like, ah. That's just a generalization, of course. But don't let rhubarb scare you. Rhubarb on its own is really tart. But we've, of course, got it combined in here with the strawberry, and the strawberry really sweetens it up. And it's fantastic. This is a fruit spread, so it's got a little bit different texture than like a chunky jelly or jam or anything. But I love this one. Like I said, with the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, it goes so well with any of our desserts. It goes fantastic with the almond pound cake, the chocolate pound cake. You could do it on top of ice cream. You could do it on your bagels and French toast and waffles and pancakes. Again, really versatile. Okay, so this is our finished product. If you get a good close look at them here, you can see they've almost got more of a biscuit look to them than a cookie look, and I think that might be from that yogurt to butter switch. But we're going to do a taste test here. Kelsey's going to hand the phone off to me, and we're going to let you watch Kelsey taste one. This is actually our first time making them. I have used the almond pound cake product a lot here at home. There's another fantastic recipe that I love called Absolutely Delicious Bars that I have made a lot with the pound cake. And I have made just the pound cake, again, substituting either yogurt or banana. This is the first time I've made the cookies with them and done that yogurt substitution. So we're going to let Kelsey taste test one. And
Hey guys, so I'm just gonna taste test a cookie, and I'm just gonna grab one of the new ones because they're right in front of me. So, like my mom showed, this is what the finished product looks like. It just has the little red jam rhubarb spread in the center, and it, like she said, it looks like a biscuit, but it looks like a very tasty biscuit. So, I'm just gonna try them real quick. Oh my gosh, it's really good. So because we put the chocolate chips in with the dough, the chocolate chips melt really well into the cookie. And then the rhubarb spread adds kind of like that fruitiness along with the almond pound cake. And it just makes it very versatile. And it has the sugariness of the chocolate chips, the fruitiness of the spread, and then the almond nutty kind of flavor that from the almond pound cake. So I think it's really, really good. This is a really good family recipe.
Kelsey is 14 now, and 4 more years when she's 18, I'm going to sign her up to be a consultant because she obviously likes to talk about the products too. So that is today's cooking demo. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that showed you how easy our products are to work with. We got 2 dozen cookies baked in less than a half an hour, basically. about a half an hour because they were in the oven about 15 minutes or so. My oven actually tends to run a little bit hot, so they did go more like 13 minutes in my oven. So that's something you just want to keep an eye on, how dark they're getting on the bottom. With this particular cookie, you'll see that there's not a lot of color on the top, but you can see that the bottom does get a little bit darker. So you'll want to check that when you're maybe put them in for a little bit less. It says 15 minutes, maybe check them at that 12 or 13 minute mark, because if you don't like them as dark on the bottom, you may want to pull them out a little bit early. So I hope I gave you some great ideas for the pound cake and for the rhubarb strawberry fruit spread. Hopefully we're going to do some more of these videos in the future. If you're enjoying it, please let me know. If there is a product that you've got specific questions on, please let me know, and I'll see if I can't do some videoing for that product, or at least give you some suggestions for it. So thanks everybody. Have a great day. See ya.